it is the Scary Pair, and today I want to do something a little bit different. After my Mario Kart 8 Let's Plays, I decided to rank all of the Mario Kart tracks into a top 20 list. Right, for length issues, this video will be split, so I'm only going to do number 20 through 11 on this video, and 10 through 1 tomorrow. Now remember, this is my own opinion, and I'm not counting the arcade games. And I'm only ranking the Mario Kart tracks from Super Mario Kart through to Mario Kart 8. Now, without any further ado, let's get going. Well, let's start this list with a Bowser's Castle. This is the Wii's Bowser's Castle, and this track is amazing. The main bit is the bit with the Bowser statue trying to spit massive fireballs at you. Not only does this look amazing, but it's also pretty hard to avoid. Unless if you're a pro at the game, then of course. This course is just generally visually appealing, and it is the heart of Mario Kart Wii. Yes, DS Wario Stadium. And no, I'm not talking about the one in Mario Kart DS. That course is somewhat bland. I'm talking about the one in Mario Kart 8. Boy, did Nintendo improve this track. Now, I love the big Wario statue and the surprising anti-gravity section. Also, the atmosphere is a lot more open than the DS version, if you know what I mean. Now, I'm not talking about the one in Mario Kart Wii. I really don't like the gold kart section in that version, because believe me, they are not your friends. But thanks to anti-gravity, Nintendo fixed this track better than glue. Now if you bash into a minecart, you'll gain a little speed boost. I also love how the Shy Guys sing along with the music. Nintendo really improved the Mario Kart 8 version, and I love the track for it. Now, this track in Mario Kart Wii was very unique, and I love it for it, especially the warp pipe section. When you're underwater, next to all the fish and the eels and all that stuff. I love seeing how beautiful the underwater scenery is. The music is at a fast pace as well. I prefer this track over the remake in Mario Kart 8 because Nintendo put in a random gliding jump which took away the fun of driving on the water stream. I love Delfino Square. The music is so magical, and I love the Statue of Liberty and the massive jump near the end. For some reason, this course reminds me of a normal village in the early modern period. I think it's mainly the music that gives me that feeling. The remake of Mario Kart Wii is very similar, although I decided to go for the DS version mainly because of the original idea. Nintendo really made this track stand out for the rest, and it was inspired by Super Mario Sunshine. This track perfectly stimulates a normal airport, busy and hectic, but an adventure at the same time. I love seeing the airplanes take off in the background, and the music is really soothing. And it reminds me of the time when I'm at an airport getting on the plane to travel to a foreign country. So this track is just generally visually appealing, and I just love it. Honestly, if you ask me, all of the Mario Kart desert tracks are very boring, and I just don't enjoy playing on them. But this is totally different for N64 Calamari Desert. Nintendo made this track really interesting by this train that just keeps getting in your way and literally puts you to complete stop. Okay, yes, even though it is a desert track, and it is a little bit boring for it, and the music does save the track a little bit. Although, I just love it for some reason. The train and the music are definitely the two highlights of the track. Also, it's just a really relaxing track. You know, if it's just a track, if you just want to sit back, relax, play some Mario Kart without getting too ragey, I would recommend playing this track. I prefer the N64 version over the remake in Mario Kart 7, generally because it's just a lot more relaxing. Woohoo Island Loop or Woohoo Mountain Loop? If you ask me, it's really hard picking between these two tracks because they're very similar. If I have to go for one, I will go for Woohoo Island Loop. Simply because it's a lot more visually appealing, and You're driving across the jogging track in Wii Fit. Also, the music stands out a bit better in this version because it's more crisper. Nintendo, for your next Mario Kart game, please make Woohoo Island Loop retro, please. Good old Mario Kart Double Dash, a classic Mario game. And its classic Bowser's Castle has very unsettling music, which actually kind of scared me the first time I heard it. I love the rock Bowser and the fire bar, they're the heart of the stage. If you ask me, the only bad thing I can actually think about this track is that it's a little bit misty and it's a little bit hard to see the track. Although it's okay, it's still phenomenal. Please Nintendo, again, make this track retro for your next Mario Kart game. This track may be called Baby Park, but believe me, it is not a walk in the park. This track is so short, one lap will be completed in 10 seconds. This track is just so chaotic. There are banana peels completely covering the track, Bowser shells flying all over the place, and unless if you're a super duper skilled driver, it is on the verge of impossible to make it through the whole track without getting hit by something at least 2 times per lap. But anyway, that is just my 20 through 11 list. If you want to see my 10 through 1 list, then wait until tomorrow where I'll reveal my top 10 Mario Kart tracks. Until then, I shall see you all tomorrow.